Little late spring update. This is my one and only Trachycarpus takil. It is the real deal. So this is a true takil. It's got the birds have been kicking at the base of it, but it's got quite a different looking trunk on it compared to a normal Fortunae. That's the birds. I'm gonna have to cover that up, but very clean appearance. Kind of tough to tell, but I don't see it so much on this one because I think some of them broken off, but these things walk, so they kind of grow sideways and then they grow up because they're adapted to growing on cliffs. But this one, you can see, I've been watching it. It's starting to push new growth now, really. Well, I found a lot of my palms this year after our cold snap, it kind of stopped them. And they started growing later in the season than they normally do. But we got this one right here on the right that's about to open, and we got this new spear down there that's already opening up. So I gotta cut this fuchsia back. These things are aggressive, to say the least. And you'll notice it has no papery ligules, and that is another defining characteristic. Smooth, clean trunk. It's going to be a narrow trunk. The fronds have a different appearance than a regular Fortunae, but no papery ligules, and I'll show you what I mean. So this is just your plain Jane Trachycarpus Fortunae. Here are your papery ligules. You'll see that on Fortunae, and you can see the fur or the hair. It's a little bit wild looking. Whereas these tend to have a neater appearance to them. Well, it's a little tough to see. I'm gonna have to trim this fuchsia back again. But if you read up on the story of these, they discovered them, brought them back, went back to get more, went to the town of Nainital, and the people who went back mistakenly grabbed seeds from the variety of Trachycarpus Fortunae that were growing there and brought them back as takil. They were distributed throughout the hobby for a number of years, and then somewhere along the line somebody realized that these are not takil, so there are only really old ones or young ones. So anyway, they did go back. They went up into the mountains, you know, up into the Himalayas, and found real takil growing up there and brought them back. So this seed came from, you know, one of those collections. So like I said, there's old takil, you know, 20 plus years old or maybe even older, and then there's young takil. Anything in between is a Trachycarpus Fortunae Nainital, and the Nainital actually look nothing like takil. They are the Nainital are very thick trunked, very stiff frond, monstrous Fortunae. They're a really nice palm in their own right, but not a takil. So this is one more slender and graceful, and I moved this one because it was not going to have the space that it needed. Right here, there is nothing above it. So I am hoping, now it's had a year to settle in place again, that this will start growing. It was my fault. I should have put it where I did. I just had nowhere at the time. But I think it will do well here. I mean, there is a Fortunae beside it, but there's about 5 feet between the trunks. So we'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching.